Well, it's time for another wrist locks tip. How would you like to make your martial arts more effective with just one adjustment in your daily routine? Oh, I see you're just waking up. Still in your nighttime shirt and sweats, huh? Well, should we come back later? Oh, you're ready to get started now? Okay, here we go. Believe it or not, if you want another martial arts advantage, you're going to have to start stretching your wrists. And no, I haven't lost my mind. So, how's your wrist flexibility? Do you work on stretching your wrists every single day? Most seasoned sports enthusiasts know that you really do have to stretch daily to improve. Miss a day and you'll maintain. Skip 2 or 3 days of stretching and your muscles will tighten. You'll actually lose ground. Look, I don't know what your daily stretching routine looks like, but you do need to find a way to stretch every single day, especially those wrists. I'm no doctor, but I'm willing to bet that working on wrist flexibility will help prevent repetitive sports injuries and maybe even the onset of carpal tunnel syndrome. And if your wrists are flexible, you'll injure them a lot less often during wrist locks practice. That's a given. Even if you have to practice against the invisible man. Also, when someone tries to wrist lock you, you'll have more room to respond. This extra wiggle room is important to wrist lock artists. Not only will it take more to lock you, but you can pretend that your point of no return is much earlier. Fake being at your breaking point when you actually have more room to respond with a kick or a hit, more time to respond. All it takes is a little bit of acting ability. Do you have a variety of wrist stretching exercises? For example, you could put both palms flat on the table and bend them at the wrists. You could also do this one wrist at a time. You could do the same type of stretch, but with the backs of your hands and fingers touching the table. Also, think about holding your hands in front of you, palms and fingers touching. Try to keep your fingers straight. Then push with one hand and try to bend the other hand backwards to the side. Increase the angle as you gain flexibility. There are also wrist stretching devices out there, like this gyroscope. You rotate it and give your wrist a good workout. When you finish your morning routine and change out of those night clothes, you can go out and collect your own set of wrist stretchers. Just remember, flexible wrists means fewer injuries, more time to respond in general, and you can also use this, and this is major, to fake your point of no return. Remember, to see improvement, you have to stretch daily. You know, there's an added benefit of wrist stretching. When you use the locks and controls in wrist locks from protecting yourself to becoming an expert, you really are taught to ramp up the pain. With more wrist flexibility, you can better prevent injuries and spend more time practicing. You can get your copy of Wrist Locks at Amazon.com or WristLocksExpert.com. If you want to be taken to a special offer, just add the keyword Wrist Locks.